Usually people go to Mexico to sneak into Cuba and not do it legally.
We weren't sneaky.
We were there as full-time journalists, and we have hours and hours of video footage to prove it.
They don't even want to see all the videos that we did.
Sit down, let me show you all my home movies.
Get to ride in the old Russian car.
And we are at the airport.
It's freezing at this airport. I almost didn't even pack my jacket because we're going from Cuba to another island. I haven't had coffee yet. It's too early for this. Our week in Cuba is already over, and we woke up way too early this morning to get to the airport and didn't have coffee until just now.
Today we are flying from Cuba to St. Martin. It should be a very non-eventful travel day, except for the fact that we have to transit back through the US, coming directly from Cuba. We've been here completely legally, there shouldn't be any issues. However, I'm just really interested to see how we as Americans are treated flying directly back from Cuba.
We'll see. There's a bird in here. Sorry. Adios, Cuba. Vamos a Estados Unidos. This is what happens when you don't have internet to check in and choose your seats. We're not sitting next to each other, but somehow we both got placed with extra leg room.
Okay, 55 short minutes later, we have landed in Miami, and we will see how this goes.
And we made it again.
So nice to be reconnected.
Told him we were coming back from Cuba, and he didn't even ask any questions. He just said, where are you going next? Do you live there? Are you island hopping? Continuing your vacation?
After 3 years of travel, you would think we would have figured out how it works when you're checking your bag and you're connecting through the US to another foreign country.
It's never the same. That's what's annoying, is they always say, anytime you connect to the US, you have to recheck your bags. So most of the time we do, but everybody saw the last travel day we had when we didn't recheck our bags because the lady at Eva Air was like, they're going all the way to the Dominican Republic.
And we were like, perfect, we won't pick them up.
So this time we were like, we're picking up our bags.
So we sit there and we wait, all the bags come around, ours don't show up, so we go over to the information desk and she's like, oh, we changed that 2 years ago, they're going straight to St. Martin. So we'll see if the bags show up.
Really know. It's just so random.
Now have 15 minutes until our next flight. We're gonna head to the lounge. Oh, cool, man. Now we have about 15 minutes till our flight boards. We're gonna head to the lounge. Unfortunately, I don't have any time to relax because I kind of forgot we weren't gonna have internet in Cuba, and I haven't booked where we're staying tonight.
Classic. We board in 13 minutes. Let us in. Let us in. Come on. Close. So happy we get to eat. I feel like we're never in the Miami Centurion Lounge during lunch hours. I think I've only ever had eggs and breakfast potatoes at this lounge. The lunch is amazing. Cookie for the road. I'm working on my beach bod.
Catch yourself.
Yeah.
Well, I ate instead of booking a place, so we still have nowhere to stay tonight.
Worth it.
Our plan is get to the airport, hope they have Wi-Fi, and then I'll be able to do a little more research. I just didn't want to book a place for an entire week after only being able to look for 5 minutes.
We're very torn between two different places, and we felt like if we had a full belly, we could think clearer. I'm pretty sure they were the last ones on the plane, but the people at the gate were very friendly and asked if we were together and changed our seats. Now we have a whole row to ourselves for the next 3 hours. No TVs though. Can't have everything. Yay.
very important safety message about our Boeing 757. Your attention, please.
Welcome aboard. Before we depart, here are some important safety instructions.
I requested to book an Airbnb right as the plane was taking off, but just because you've requested it doesn't mean it's guaranteed, so we'll just have to see what happens when it lands. Hopefully we have a place to stay tonight.
Transfer bag outside USA. Do not restore to passenger within USA. Even if they would have told me that at the gate, I still would have waited at the carousel to see if it came. Because they told us that last time, and it didn't come.
So while we were on the plane, our Airbnb host did accept our request. We booked a place that's pretty close to the airport. You'll see why tomorrow. And a taxi was about $20.
Year 1, Kara and Nate would definitely be walking to our place. Year 4, Kara and Nate can afford a taxi, but we're choosing to walk because this island is so beautiful and it feels amazing.
It's the more adventurous and economical option. Year 4, Nate still doesn't like to pay for expensive taxis when he can walk.
Kenol.
Kenol.
Yes.
My name is Kara.
Oh yeah.
Well, we gave up on walking because we quickly ran out of sidewalk and we were on a highway, and a very nice man named Kenol picked us up and is taking us to our place. We're not in a real taxi. I think it's gonna be fine.
Is this from rain?
Yeah, from the wind.
Today?
Yeah.
Wow. I think we passed it.
I pass it?
I think so. I think it's right back there.
Okay.
Very close. One more back.
One more back?
Yeah.
Let me see too.
Yeah, we can get out here.
I think
We're close. We don't know exactly where.
Let me see, ask somebody.
Okay.
Let me see, ask somebody. There.
Thank you.
Because you know. Oh! Dirty!
Nice job.
Dirty!
Bye, my friend.
He was so nice. I don't know if it's very wise to just get in the car with strangers on the side of the road, but it worked out that time.
How is it?
Oh, there's no AC. Oh, it's in the bedroom.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh. This is our porch.
This is what happens when I have 5 minutes to book an Airbnb in a lounge. This is not the room.
Really? Why don't you check your listing first?
Yeah, I do need to.
Yeah, here, thank you for accommodating us at the last minute, but the room is for us. We'd like to please cancel our reservation. So should we just go and hope for the best, or should we stay here until we hear back? I feel like the longer we hear, the more it seems like we're here, you know?
We're on Airbnb and we were wondering if we could cancel our stay. So this might be a first for us. We are currently attempting to cancel this Airbnb and move somewhere else. We're not exactly sure yet. But the reason that we booked this place is because we just need to spend a few days working before we jump on our cruise, because we've been in Cuba without any internet for a week, and this place is not conducive to just sitting around and working on your computer. There's no AC in the room where we would be working, and there's only like a semicircle like half table, so there's nowhere to put our laptops. I feel like a huge diva trying to get out of this Airbnb right now, but we'll just be much more productive if we can get somewhere a little bit more comfortable.
I'm distracting myself on social media because it's been a week. I'm very uncomfortable with this, but...
This is Nate. Yeah, if it's okay with you, we're not gonna leave a bad review or anything, but we'd just like to cancel the stay and move somewhere else. Hey, this is Nate. This is Kara's husband. And we were finally out of this place. Turned into a lot bigger ordeal than I thought it was gonna be. But in the end, we got the place canceled, we got our money back, and now we just have to find a new place to stay. And Kara had to do all of it. They wouldn't talk to me since it's under her account.
I can't say enough good things about the support team at Airbnb. This is the second time that we've had to do this, which is pretty good. We've been living in Airbnbs for like 4 years. And each time I'm like, do you want to like be friends on Instagram? Like, let's keep in contact.
I want to get out of here. I want to get out of here before it gets awkward. I'm not even like mad right now. I don't know, it's always fun learning something new. This is the first time we've ever gotten somewhere and showed up, and it just have been not at all what the pictures showed. Anyway, we learned that Airbnb is very helpful. They even gave us a $100 credit for the trouble, which I thought was extremely nice, because I do still kind of feel like part of this is my fault for booking it so last minute. Well, I've booked a hotel standing on the side of the road somewhere in the dark. It's like a mile from here. So I guess we'll start walking out to where there's more life. We need a taxi.
What is this?
There's a lake.
I feel like we found ourselves having to cross puddles a lot lately.
Please don't splash us. Please don't splash us. This has turned into much more of an adventure than I expected. I can't see where I'm putting my feet. We're gonna make it. We're almost free. How you doing? Okay. Okay, she's gonna make it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. This is such an upgrade. I'm so much happier here. I feel bad about what happened, but it was for the best. Look at this place.
I feel like before we end this video, I'm still feeling like a big diva for having to move places. Normally we don't care, but it's just the fact that like we're gonna be in the place that we're staying the entire time. We're not going out, we're not traveling around. And the thing that we didn't show on the video was like the stains on the couch and on the pillows. There were just like a lot of little things that added up to just make that not a very nice place.
I love this place.